The hype is real with your Locum 23, Endless Summer Book 3, Chapter 1. First, there is only light. Your surroundings are lost in a blinding haze. Then a voice speaks, resonant and familiar, strangely familiar. You're beginning to understand, aren't you? Who you truly are. No, it's still blurry, use defaults. Import Book 2. The more you experience, the more defined you become. The echoes of the past wash over you. I think we're good. I think we're good on a recap. Move on. Time escapes me. The blinding light clears, and you look down at yourself and see... Keep Locum's look. Hopefully they start doing this for future books, because I think I kind of screwed up Mizumi's look from sophomore. The blinding light returns. You squint against the unbearable brightness. The voice seems to fade into an infinite void. We will meet again soon, Locum. All that ever was, is, and shall depend on your choices. Thank you, Diamond Wall. After several minutes of wandering the tunnels beneath Mount Atropo, you emerge into the main hall of the threshold. The ground shivers beneath you. Dust falls into sterns from the cavernous ceilings. Back here again? You notice that the pedestals lining the caseway are empty. Did everything fall off in the quake? The shaman, Uxwal, glances towards the hall's exit fearfully. We must leave. The mountain is about to erupt. Yvonne, the pirate who brought you to this place, scowls across the lava pool at the center of the room. This is not the red demon that I discussed. I was to escort Locum here in exchange for the foundation. Or fountain. We had a deal. Show yourself, rascal. As if in response, an anguished cry rises from somewhere deep below. Ah! This is it. Renosti has come for us all. A shaking in the walls rises to a loud rumble through a nearby doorway. You see a section of stone wall collapse. The glow of the moonlight can be seen through a newly created gap. A way out. You and Uxwal rush toward the gap, but Yvonne lags behind. Yvonne, for the lover! Oh, wait, there's something here. As chunks of masonry begin to tumble into the room, she crouches to inspect a carving on the wall. Drag her away, study the carving. Curiosity shall be the death of us, shall we go? Study the carving. A particular shape stands out to you at the center of the intricately sculpted wall. Lahardia? Oi, it is a map. Do you see the two spiral-shaped markers? This is the one placed where we are now, and the other is on the eastern Ah! A piece of debris suddenly collides with Jan's shoulders, nearly knocking her into the ground. Uxwal calls out through the gap. No time, come! You run for it. Yvonne follows, clutching her arm. The hall ceilings give way behind you, crashing heavily into the lava pool. Outside, a plume of fire and smoke billows from Mount Atropo's summit. Streams of shimmering lava wind their way down the slopes. Ah, Lavachi, too close. She struggles to clench her left hand into a fist. This may require a physician's attention. We're lucky to be alive. I just hope everyone else is. The three of you hasten toward the rainforest. Bo Thief, what was that you said about a fountain? The fountain. I hate French, for the love of Christ. Je ne sais pas. The old Vanti fixes Yvonne in his crimson-eyed gaze. Yvonne sighs and finally relents. It is the most prized booty in all the Caribbean. Long ago, a Mayan prince came to La Huerta to hide the secret of the Fountain of Youth here. So, you're trying to live forever? No, I need the fountain to save my brother, Patrice. What happened to him? Yvonne doesn't answer, focusing instead on navigating the undergrowth. Do not despair. You will find what you seek. Oh, Paul. And how do you know this? You've made it off with the war chief Zarax's personal trimaran. Stealing the secrets of eternal life should be nothing compared to that. He raises his staff to point at the small hill. Come, we climb. Cresting the hill, you look down to find a sea of liquid fire gathering at the base of the volcano. We should be safe here. You just jinxed it, dude. Several flashes light up the smoky sky. A storm? Not a natural one. Floating orbs of energy appear high above, exploding into wild arcs of lightning. It's happening again, just like when we flew in. Zzz. Several strokes shoot into the surrounding foliage, causing it to ignite. Zutelos! No longer safe. We must move quickly. As a crackle of splintering wood, a huge tree trunk is falling towards you. Drop, dive, duck, dive. You spring out of the way, diving into the smoking brush. As the tree crashes down, a cloud of smokes, thick smoke, sparks, and thick smoke billows outward. Oh, got to keep moving. Can't breathe. You and Yvonne fall to the ground, coughing helplessly. Through the haze, the fiery glow becomes brighter as the trees and undergrowth are rapidly consumed. Your consciousness begins to slip away when a hand reaches out to you. Ain't losing you twice, Boy Scout. Jake? Jake grasps your shoulders and helps you onto your feet. With his arms wrapped around your torso, the two of you hurry out of the smoke, and you see Estella helping Yvonne do the same. As a group, you move on through the forest, seeking to outdistance the spreading fire. You alright? I think so. Nice timing, by the way. Oh, two of you really know how to sweep in at just the right moment. How do you call it, when there are two couples, a double date? You wish. Can we save the flirting for a time when we're not about to be burned alive? Wait, where's Ooksquall? Glance behind you, but find no sign of the old shaman. He was on the other side of the fallen tree. Grandpa Smurf knows these jungles better than we do. We gotta hope he can make it out on his own. Ball lightning continues to appear in the sky, raining down arcs of electricity. How did you guys find us? The chopper went down right after you fell. We've been combing the forest while Cap and Big Guy search along the eastern coast. So Sean and Craig are alright. We could only hope. It's been 3 days since we saw them. I didn't think it'd take this much time to find you, but Michonne over here will tell you that I'm wrong every great once in a while. 3 days? We only got separated a few hours ago. Stop. Something's up ahead. Rays of bright blue light stream from a glowing rift hovering in midair. The hell? It's like a window. I see a place on the other side. Shh. High-pitched sound comes from the jagged tear in reality. Looking through, you see a herd of dinosaurs roving through a prehistoric jungle, with a huge pterodactyl flying straight for you. Flee, flinch, fall, flinch. Everybody flinch, I didn't think he would actually make it through the rift. Like, I thought it'd be... You remember, if you ever watched Star Trek TNG? It was just a window that no one could come through, but you could see through. I was thinking it was like that, but the leathery, winged beast emerges from the rift. It's a powerful frame sweeps into Jake and Estella, knocking them onto the ground like bowling pins. Oh, here we go, losing points already. Whoops. Just our dumbness helps everyone else. There you go. Why and when did they struggle back to their feet? C'est almost still. A dinosaur, but close enough for my mustard. High overhead, the pterodactyl disappears into the darkening clouds. Something tells me we'll see him once again. Let's get out of this way of this portal, or whatever it is. Agreed. The four of you run on into the forest, leaving the rift behind. This kind of stuff didn't happen during the last storm, did it? Hard to say. I was busy trying to keep Delilah from making a swan dive into the Caribbean at the time. We were lucky. We were spared, along with the island, and now there's nothing out there to go back to. Take it easy, Ripley. I ain't having you crack at a time like this. I'm not cracking. I'm being honest with myself. Everything's gone. This is all we have now. A series of blue flashes fill the air. And more rifts. Well, now that we know they're not glass windows, 2 more rifts open before your eyes, floating amid the trees. Looks like Rourke's about to get his prehistoric theme park he always wanted. The sky suddenly heaves beneath you, and everyone stops to brace themselves. Oh, for really French. Pour le mot de vie. What now? I wouldn't be surprised if a Diamond Edition popped up right now. The groan comes from the forest floors that splits apart, causing blazing lava to rise up from the network of fissures. Figures. My day was going so well for once. The lava's burning everything. Estella points towards the floating rifts. The time portals. We've got no choice. Copy that. Jake and Estella rush ahead. They each step beside a different rift, looking back for you to follow. You guys sure it's safe? Looks like some kind of bayou in this one. Moonlight, still water. Reminds me of home. I see a room full of windows and stars. It's actually beautiful. Another flash heralds the appearance of a third rift, slowly shimmering open in front of you and Yvonne. So we have Estella. We have Jake. Let us go with Estella. You weren't planning on me doing diamonds. Tee. As you and Estella dive into the glowing rift, film of sweat on your body immediately goes cold. You expect to fall forward, but your body goes weightless, and you find yourself spinning in midair. Where are we? What's happening? Estella tumbles alongside you, eyes focused as she tries to control her body. Locum, take my hand. You pull into one another as you try to find your bearings. Oh, is it too much to ask for just one of these portals to lead to a flower filled with puppies? I'd prefer cats, but I don't think that exists on Huerta in any timeline. Through a large window, you see the surface of the earth engulfed in flames. Gazing directly below, you make out a blue speck vaguely shaped like Huerta. Oh my god, we're in space. We can breathe in here. I think we're safe for now. You suddenly realize that your arms are wrapped tight around Estella's waist, and her arms encircle your neck. I mean, there was no choice for Quinn, and the game keeps throwing different relationships at us, so I apologize to Quinn people right now, but Quinn was not an option. Otherwise, we'd be with her right now. So, Estella is our runner-up, however. Estella, I thought I lost you. When I woke up on Vaughn's boat and didn't see anyone around me. I thought you were... Stella brings a hand to cup your cheek and leans her forehead against yours. I'm right here, Locum, and I'm not going anywhere. You pull away slightly to stare into one another's eyes before hugging each other over even tighter. Stella buries her face in your shoulder. You nuzzle against her neck and stroke ash from her soft brown hair. The warmth of your bodies is welcome in the frigid air of space. As the two of you slowly turn in midair, you examine the pod in detail. When you glance back to Estella, you notice that her gaze has hardened into an angry stare. What's wrong? Rourke. She points to a glass cabinet behind you. A familiar spiral-armed logo is emblazoned on the inches-thick glass. How far forward did we go? A computer terminal catches your eye. November 24th, 2897 CE. We went 80 years in the future? Okay. 880 years, apparently. What? You feel Estella's hand grip yours tightly, and her knuckles going white. He can't. He can't be here 880 years later. He can't. Before you can even attempt to comfort her, she pushes away from you. Estella? She uses her legs to anchor herself beside the cabinet and begins beating wildly on the glass. Estella, stop. You'll hurt yourself. I don't care. I can't look at his stupid name anymore. He should have been erased from history. Tears fill her eyes. Her hammering blows become desperate and anguished. Put your hands over her face. You push yourself off the wall of the pod and press your chest to hers, hands reaching to stop her fist. Let me go, Locum. You're allowed to be angry, but I won't let you break your hands. She struggles against you until finally the warmth and comfort of your embrace overcome her anger. Sobs rack her body as you run a hand down her back soothingly. In between gasps of air, she sees at the logo, slightly smudged with her blood. You took my family. You took my only friends. You took the whole goddamn world. Is that enough, you bastard? She feebly tries to kick at the glass around you, but it only makes your intertwined bodies float farther away. You rest your chin on top of her head and wrap your arms around her tightly. You hold her close as she cries, waiting patiently until her sobs give way to sniffles. It's just not fair. Her reddened eyes tilt to yours, looking for the answer she can't find. No, it's not fair. None of this is. A shudder goes down your spine as you watch the burning planet below. But we've survived unfair odds every single day since we came here. And once we find the others, we'll do it again. I know we will. I mean, we've made it this far, haven't we? Stella manages to return a faint but genuine smile with nods. Yes. Yes, we have. So, stay with me, okay? We'll make it. Stella's meek smile flattens, and her eyes cast downward. Looking past her, you notice a button on the wall labeled Stellar Observation Bay. As you press the button, the metal roof above you retracts. Oh my god. The entire ceiling is one large window, giving you a panoramic view of the stars. It's amazing. If only we could see it, but I'll take this anyway. Brilliant glass clouds in every color paint the vastness of space, and you've never seen so many stars. As Estella leans against your chest, you can feel that she's gone breathless. When I was little, my Tio Nicholas and I would stare at the night sky together. He taught me all the constellations, but I didn't like them, so I made my own. Estella lifts her hands in hers and points to a group of twinkling pinpoints in the distance. That one was a jellyfish. Sounds like you were a catalyst even as a kid. If I had known what awaited me, when I might not have been as excited about the stars. You turn towards the time portal, thankfully still open. The harsh red glow of fire has turned black. I think it's safe to go back now. We should then. The others might worry. Before she can push off against the wall, your arms stop her. Hold on. Before we go. Okay. You pull her face in and place your lips on hers. Estella quickly returns the kiss, one hand gathering in your hair, while her other pulls you close. Yes, she now likes us. It's been a rough journey, folks, but finally she likes us. As you whirl through the weightless chamber, the only sensation you feel is each other. Estella's kiss becomes hunger as her tongue slips in between your mouth to dance with yours. When your lips finally part, your intertwined bodies hang upside down. You smile sheepishly. I'm so glad you're here, Estella. Same. Estella glances to a portal with a small pout, and then back to you. Let's do this again sometime. Soon. Gladly. This meant a lot to me, Estella. I know you have a hard time opening up, and I just wanted to say I'm proud of how far you've come. Oh. Estella's cheeks flush a faint pink. You better not tell anyone about this. My lips are sealed. A gentleman never discloses the intimate details of a relationship with a woman. Name is Captain Jack Sparrow. Your eyes fix on the portal with determination. Ready to head back? Let's go. Bodies still intertwined, your feet find the walls, and together you push off to launch yourselves back through the portal. The ground is covered with writhing smoke, and the lava fissures still emit a dull glow, but the surrounding brush appears to have stopped burning. About time. What were you two up in there, anyway? Estella scowls at Jake, who hops over a cooling fissure and peers into a third rift. Ground control to Buccaneer Barbie. You can come out now. Yvonne gingerly pokes her tricorn-topped head out and checks the area and emerges. Surprisingly pleasant siesta. Shall we be on our way? Come on, you two. Let's get out of here before the volcano comes up with a new way to kill us. As the eruption continues, lighting up the night sky, everyone trudges on through the rainforest. Almost 2 hours later, the shoreline comes into view, and wow, is that beautiful. You arrive at a wide, moonlit cove. Pillars of natural rock rise from the sea like fingers grasping for the stars. Whoa, where are we? Magnificent, no? Colony Cove, a treacherous harbor that only master sailors dare traverse. So what now? Now, I guess we have a look around. And what exactly are you expecting to find? Look at the mountains. We're on the northern side of the isle. Sorry, had to clear my throat. Sean and Craig were searching to the east, right? Yes, and the eastern coast is probably one giant inferno of lava right now. We took too long. We'll find them, Trinity. Just relax. Stella grits her teeth and glares at Jake. Use my name or don't speak to me again. Estella. She sets herself down on the sand, facing away from the group. We were idiots to think we could make it all through this together. Honestly, I doubt anyone is getting out of here alive. Ugh. Pardon-moi, but do you happen to see something up at the cliff? Yvonne points at a shadowy outcropping of rock a short distance away. More beach? You're about to give up squinting when you finally notice it. There's something over there. I think it's headed this way. A strange, indistinct figure is approaching across the beach. The moonlight seems particularly bright around it. Is it the shaman? Jumanji, that you? There's no response, and the figure continues on its slow path towards you. Who's there? And then, when it finally draws close enough to reveal the detail, you feel a chill travel down your back. I'm trying to think of the thing in World of Warcraft, but I'm just going to give up right now. A titan, there you go. Green light undulates within a translucent, ghostly body. The face is featureless. Holy. What on earth? Oh, no. Yvonne does not let go. The pirate whirls on her heel, running for a cluster of palm trees. Estella finally turns to look. The figure stops a few paces short of Estella, seeming to study her grief-stricken face. What is this? What's happening? It raises a hand towards her, offering something. A small object is partially visible in its luminous grasp. Is this... How did you get that? What is it? What does it have? A photo I kept at home in San Trebita. It's me, my mother, and Tio Nicholas. It can't be real. Everything out there is burned to cinders. I'm going to go with aliens. Estella stares at the spectral entity fearfully, unable to reach out for it. The light within its body falters. Huh. Okay. In desperation, the figure turns and extends the photo to you. You notice that the picture is slowly darkening on the edges. It looks ready to burst into flames. Salvage photo. As you grasp the photograph, the figure disappears completely. It's gone. You go to hand it to Estella, and the moment she touches it, everything is suddenly awash with light. Let me guess. This is going to be the gimmick for Book 3. Pieces of yesterday, I'm assuming. The haze clears, and you find yourself in a cozy, yet sparsely decorated room. A man with a tied back gray hair is leaning over a desk trying to fix an old typewriter. Come on, you tonto. He smacks a typewriter cabinet with his fist. The machine emits a sad clang as the keys click back into place. The man sits down and gets ready to resume typing. After a moment of hesitation, he sighs. Now I've got to figure where I was. There's a knock on the door, and Estella enters the room carrying a large box. Ah, and then there's my niece, who thinks she can fix everything with her fancy college degree. Huh. Hola, Tio Nicholas. I have something for you. Nicholas eyes the box, which bears the image of a desktop computer. Well, Stellana, I told you I don't want that. Everything's traceable with computers. You're not going to use it to plan revolutions, Tio. It's for your memoirs. You're never going to finish them on that rusty old thing. It works fine enough. Does it? Stella gestures to a thin stack of haphazardly typed pages on the desk. Tio, how are you going to inspire generations of Santrobidians with your life story if you can't even get a single chapter done?
Alright, alright. I know how futile it is to argue with you.
Good. Now help me unpack it. They gather beside the box as Stella pops open the cardboard flaps.
You never give up, just like your mother. I should call you Levita.
She places a large bundle of packing materials in his hands. I'm not a little girl anymore, Tio.
No, you're not. She'd be very proud to see you now, all grown up and on your way to great things. You should be somewhere exciting and full of promising young people. New York, London.
I like it here.
San Trobito is your past, distill it.
It's my home. We fought for this place, remember?
I will never forget, but we're free of Salazar's corruption now. We have sent a signal that fascism will not be tolerated here ever again.
Yes, and now it's time to take care of ourselves. Time to rebuild and plan for the future.
Are you thinking of starting a family?
Maybe I am.
Huh. Think I'd see that day. Perhaps I'll even see a Tio Abuelo. Ah, how the time escapes me.
He sniffles, growing misty-eyed. Stella plugs in the computer tower and powers it on. She hands Nicholas the instruction manual. Okay, you got it from here? Give me a call if you need any help.
Help? I'll be fine. Where do I insert the paper?
Oh, Tio. After another burst of intense light floods your vision, you find yourself back on the cove. Estella's holding the photo. Tears are streaming down her face.
You two okay?
Estella looks in your eyes. Somehow you can tell that she saw the vision too. Was that how? I think we were seeing the future. A future that could have been. Yes. Her gaze drifts towards the shore, where it lingers, watching the tide wash in and out. She suddenly turns towards you and braces you tightly. Shh, it's okay. I'd forgotten how much I missed my home. Over your shoulder, she gazes at the old photo. When I was little, all I wanted was to have a family one day. She steps back and inhales deeply, glancing over at Jake and then back to you. We're going to fix this.
Damn right we are.
So basically, the entity restored her hope. No more anger, no more despair. We owe it to ourselves to fight for the future with all we've got. And I think maybe I just needed to see it to keep believing in it.
Now that's the Estella I know.
It's Katniss, Cabron.
Ha ha ha!
The hell? Oh, I told you. Here's our gimmick. Okay, so let's take a look real quick. We have a recipe book, a watch. Hold on. Is that a ring? It also looks like 2 action figures in the sand. One has a blaster. The other one is a butterfly collection. The pilot helmet, I'm assuming that's Jake. A camera. A necklace with a... Or no. That's, where the doctor listens to your heart. It looks like a photo book, and I cannot tell what the far item is. That one just looks like a box. So, I guess we'll eventually find all those items. You've collected 1 of 11. Embers of Hope. La Huerta can be a discouraging place. Embers of Hope will help your friends remember what matters most to them. Gather enough, and one of the island's greatest mysteries will be brought to light. Sean and Craig must have seen the eruption coming. Hopefully they found a place to wait for it. Yvonne comes running over to you. I was, scouting. I found something else. She gestures in the other direction along the shore. A shack! A cluster of huts rests in the shadow of a large cliff. A village? Those look like Vanti dwellings.
Maybe someone will know the whereabouts of the other catalysts. We're kind of a big deal after all.
Let's go find out. Yay! It's our home! I don't know whether to be happy or really sad. Okay, we got it. Chapter 1. One of one clues found. Ember of Hope found. Okay. Well, that summarizes that. So with that being said, please tune in for, let's see, what do we have this week? Whoop. We have Red Carpet Diaries, High School Romance, and Royal Romance Book 2. Yeah, those are the only ones that are left to update. I do have 2 keys, so I'll probably go in this order. I'll probably do Royal Romance next, Red Carpet Diaries, and then lastly, but not least, High School Story. So, tune in for that. Let's see, Royal Romance, let's see what it says. Can you impress a Delian at the UN party with searching for clues as Terek's whereabouts? Well, I guess we'll find out. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please head down the description below. We do have a Discord server where you and other fans can all hang out. You can discuss anything and everything you want in the Discord server. You can share videos, files, I don't care. As long as you follow the very simple rules of respect one another in the server. Also, there's a few links to my social media, as well as a few links to support me and my content. And without further ado, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.